Welcome guys, I'm Kimon and today I'm teaching you guys how to make a simple house in Minecraft with no experiences needed. So let's just start right now. So what's your first step? You can either build it like near the riverside or on top of a mountain, and that's what I'm building it today. Your first step is not placing blocks first. Your first step is to terraform your land, like filling up spaces and flattening the land like here. So I can take my grass block and fill up these holes, remove some extra blocks, and I think the first step is done. So you should also find a flat place so there isn't any work needed to terraform it. So how do we start? We need to choose a block palette. So what does a block palette mean? It means a set of blocks like oak planks and log. So like this, or you can even add some different shapes of blocks like stairs. It matches with the palette. We also add some blocks that have a contrast with the palette, like stone bricks have a contrast with the oak blocks, which makes a very great palette, and the Minecraft villages also use this. You can also add different blocks, but this doesn't fit the style of the palette. So we can start now by placing down the skeleton or the supportings of the house. We can place down like here. We can place down our first log here, and then we can count 4 or 5 blocks and place another block here. Then we can repeat the steps like here, 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. We can also make different shapes, like it doesn't need to be a full square, it can be a rectangle, or even mixing up shapes. But it would be better if it aligns with all the supporting. And each of these blocks represent a pillar. Okay, this needs to be one block here, and I think place one more blocks here. Then I think we are done with the base skeleton of our build. So let's get on to our next step. So what we do is to extend up the base. So we've done the next step. The next thing is to fill up the wall between the poles, but we don't do something like this. This is what many people do, but this looks ugly, and what we can improve it is to push back the wall by 1 block. So there are different depths to the build, and it will look more 3-dimensional and better. So we don't fill up the spaces between the planks here. We can place down the glass at the end. But this what do I call this module of the build, we will transform it to be an entrance, so we can place down a door like oak door like this. You can make different designs to different module, but it will be the same style, look the same overall. And we will place down the glass here at the end. So let's finish up the other modules. So the next step is to finish up the floor of the build. So I think the floor of the base is very important, and for this I'll use oak planks, and it will be better if you have a shovel to mine it in survival. So when we are done, the next step is to fill up the gaps here. You can either use logs here, or you can use planks, but I think log looks better, and I hope you have enough resources if you are building it in survival mode. So after finishing this step, the last step is to build the roof. However, there are different tricks and different styles to the roof, and let me explain them one by one. So the first style is the pyramid shaped Oh, the power is messing me up. So pretend the 4 oak logs here are the supporting of the house, and I'll show them one by one. Show the roof design or the roof shape. So this is the pyramid shape, and it is used in the Minecraft village too, and it will be great for a small scaled build since it won't require too many resources. You can also flatten out the top, but I won't do that. And we can create a nice pyramid shape to the house. Oh, you can't even see the supportings now. So the next shape is a triangle, or I would say the prism shaped roof. It is also used in the Minecraft prison, and it works very well with back builds. You can also create two triangular shaped roof top on the same base if the base is too big. So there's a trick to it. You can place upside down stairs to make it look better in the sides of the build. However, for this build we'll use the pyramid shaped rooftop, and let's do a small time lapse of it, and it's annoying to place down. So for the roof here, I'll use slabs to make it like the separate part of the whole rooftop, and it also looks like the triangular shape here. But the whole roof extends back to here, and we can complete the pyramid right down here. Actually, not to the end, we will place slabs on the end. So I think it looks like this. This looks a bit weird since the roof is quite thick, but you can improve it if you want, because yeah. So what I'm doing now is to fill up the gaps here, since there'll be a lot of gaps or even misplaced blocks here, and this step is actually to improve the house and see what you are missing in the missing blocks or extra blocks you've placed down. And we can also replace, no, not this one, replace the log up here, extend the whole looks in the inside. But today I'm not going to finish the interior of the house. We're focusing on the exterior, and if you want to see me teach a tutorial in the interior, be sure to subscribe and I'll do another video on it. So the last part is to add the glass. We are not going to use stained glass, we are using normal glass, but stained glass is a adds great colors if you are building like a modern style build, or yeah, different style. So we use glass here since the door doesn't work with the pane, and we will add the pane to other parts or other module. So for the last part, we are focusing on making it look better. Like we can extend the support down to the ground here, or we can extend the ground. So we can use bone meal to add flowers and grass to the outside of the base, and we can also extend not the pillar, extend the ground here. So I'm also teaching you small tricks. You can place down grass blocks like this, take the oak trapdoor and close it, and we can place bone meal up here, and it will be like a little pot around your house. And you can also place down your own flowers. Oops. Oh no, I'm breaking the house. No. You can also place down your own flowers so they're unique types and not like, if you use bone meal, most of them will come out as grass, like this. I don't even get any flowers. I get a dandelion and place down here. So the last step is to add lightings, but however you need to be careful of what lightings you add. For example, glowstone. Glowstone matches the color of the base, but it doesn't really work together. However, some blocks work with other type of build like sea lantern or frog light. So lantern fits perfectly well in this type of build, Or you can also add torches if you like, but I don't think it looks that great. And I think this will be the end of this video. So for part 2, the exterior of this space, be sure to leave like, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye! By the way, I'm adding lightings to the build.